Okay. Dear students, due to some technical
live, you can go live.
Namaste. Good afternoon. Welcome to the valedictory function of Smart India Hackathon 2020. To begin with, seeking the blessings of the Almighty, I invite Professor Pavitra to render the invocation.
सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा भजिपे ननु भक्तमदारा सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा मूषिकवाहन दोषनिवारणा मूषिकवाहन दोषनिवारण पाशकुशधर ईशपरात्परा पाशकुशधर ईशपरात्परा सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी लंबोदरने अंबासुतने लंबोदरने अंबासुतने नंबिरुवे मुनिना गंभीरदेकायो नंबिरुवे मुनिना गंभीरदेकायो सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा भजिपे निन्दनो भक्तमदारा सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा आदिन्दलो निन्न आदिपूजिपनिन्दो आदिन्दलो निन्न आदिपूजिपनिन्दो सिद्धिविनायकने श्री गणनाथने सिद्धिविनायकने श्री गणनाथने षण्मुख सोदरने शरणरकायवने षण्मुख सोदरने शरणरकायवने सिद्धिविनायका स्वामी वा स्वामी वा स्वामी वा
Thank you, Pavitra, for the wonderful rendition. Now, I request Dr. Ashwin Kumar UM, Assistant Director, School of Computing and Information Technology, to render the welcome address.
Thank you, Bindu ma'am. Good afternoon to all. Myself, Professor Ashwin Kumar, Assistant Director of School of Computing and Information Technology, REVA University, Bangalore, is highly delighted to do the welcome speech. We at REVA University are very proud to get associated with Smart India Hackathon 2020, and we are excited to look forward for the physical hackathon at our campus. As the world is witnessing a pandemic situation of COVID-19, Smart India Hackathon 2020 has to go virtual. Today, as part of the Valedictory program, I am really honored to welcome all delegates from MHRD, AICT, Problem Statement Owners, Amazon Web Services, Cisco DevNet, and GE Healthcare. I also welcome all student participants, evaluators to this prestigious event. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Ashwin Kumar. On behalf of the entire REVA fraternity, I extend a warm welcome to you. Now, it's time to have a glimpse of Smart India Hackathon 2020 inauguration. I request to please play the short presentation. Thank you, sir. That was indeed a long journey and a very motivating one. Now it's time to hear from Professor Kiran M., Assistant Professor, School of Computing and Information Technology, and the SPOC for the SIH 2020 for the REVA Nodal Center. Sir, please render the university report presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bindu ma'am. It's a great opportunity for me being a SPOC from REVA University for this Smart India Hackathon 2020. So in this particular valedictory ceremony, so I will go with the report for Smart India Hackathon and as well as the current edition of SH 2020 software edition. So that happened virtual grand finale. So to begin with, Smart India Hackathon is a nationwide initiative to provide students with a platform to solve some of the pressing problems we face in our daily lives. So thus inculcate a culture of product innovation and a mindset of problem solving. The first three editions, that is SIH 2017, 2018 and 2019, proved to be extremely successful in promoting innovation out of the box, thinking in young minds, especially engineering students from across India. SH is a world's biggest open innovation model being organized under a great leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has influenced young generations through the initiatives like Make in India, Digital India, and latest Atmanirbhar Bharat. Now coming to the SIH journey so far from 2017, so there are total 10 lakh plus students participated in this SIH, 7,000 plus institutions, 256 organizations, ministries and private companies, selected idea solutions, 5,000 plus, and last the problem statements, 1,800 plus. So from this tremendous success of Smart India Hackathon in the last 3 consecutive years, considering the current COVID-19 pandemic, the software edition of Smart India Hackathon 2020 Grand Finale, so for the first time, it was organized virtually on 1st, 2nd and 3rd of August, 2020. The main objective of SIH 2020 was to come up with innovative solutions, opportunity for startups and collaborative research. Some of the SIH 2020 highlights are, the main highlight is the online platform that is used in SIH 2020 Grand Finale, that was Slack. Slack, a workspace communication tool connecting all stakeholders virtually. So it can be organizing committee, student teams, coordinators from nodal center, problem statement owners, guests, and other dignitaries. So there were of total 11 themes. So namely agriculture and rural development, clean water, robotics and drones, healthcare and biomedical devices, renewable energy, security and surveillance, smart communication, smart vehicles, waste management, food processing, and others. Coming to the team formation, so each team consisted of 6 students, having team leader and remaining 5 team members and 2 mentors. Since it went virtual, this time it was not mandatory to have mentors. Some of the teams had mentors and some of the teams couldn't able to get the mentors because of this pandemic situation. So coming to the selection process, so this time the idea submission methodology of SIH2020 was completely different from previous editions. So what is the difference here? So to ensure better qualities of the entries and to establish culture of hackathon at college level, every college which was keen on participating in SIH2020 had conducted their internal hackathons, and they have selected top 7 teams. So maximum of 5 teams for software edition and maximum of 2 teams for hardware edition had been shortlisted as eligible for participation in the national initiative. The ideas from selected top teams, from each college across India, were further evaluated and shortlisted for grand finale. So from ministries, from private companies and organizations, which shall be organized on 1st to 3rd August, that is the software edition, through an online platform that is called Slack. Coming to the duration of the software edition, it was a 36 hours competition, which was held from 1st to 3rd August, approximately 12 hours per day. Coming to the problem statement of this edition, a total of 353 problem statements. In that, 258 were software and remaining 95 were hardware editions. Were selected and published on Smart India Hackathon 2020, the official website, that is www.sh2020.sh.gov.in. So for the students to submit the solutions. The problem statements were submitted by 50 central or state departments and ministries and 20 industries. Based on the submission in this grand finale, 243 problem statements have been selected and 1081 teams were shortlisted for this software edition in this grand finale. A total of 40 nodal centers across India have been selected to conduct the software edition of Smart India Hackathon in a virtual using Slack, grand finale. With respect to prize money, rupees of 1 lakh per problem statement to be given by problem statement owners or problem statement organizations or ministries or private companies. The main organizers and partners for this edition, that is SIH2020, are it is jointly organized by Ministry of Human Resource Development, that is MHRD, then MHRD Innovation Cell, that is MIC, All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, then Persistent Systems and I4C Labs. Coming to the main partners of this edition, Bureau of Police Research and Development, Intel, Cisco DevNet and KPIT Solutions. The platinum partner are Amazon Web Service, communication partner is Sumasoft, media partner is Doordarshan. The MHRD Innovation Cell had identified REVA University Bangalore as one of the nodal center for this grand finale. So coming to the details of nodal center, that is REVA University Bangalore. So there were 3 problem statement owners, namely Amazon Web Services, that is one of the platinum partner in this edition, Cisco DevNet, it's a partner, and G Healthcare. So there were 8 problem statements So 4 from Amazon Web Service, 2 each from G Healthcare and Cisco Definite. So there are total 39 teams so participated in grand finale, having 234 student teams plus mentors. Some of the participating teams that were allotted to REVA University as a nodal center so were from IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bhubaneswar, Tribal IT Ranchi, Tribal IT Nagpur, NIT Andhra Pradesh, and NIT Amirpur. So coming to the activities that took place on all these 3 days. On the first day, that is on 1st August 2020, the Nodal Center inauguration was presided over by our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. P. Shamaraju. Chief guest for the inauguration was Arish P. Ravi, Managing Director and General Manager, Eurofence IT Solutions Private Limited. Guest of honor for the inauguration was Sunil PP, India Lead Education, NPO, Amazon Internet Services Private Limited, Mr. Anil Nair, VP Engineering at Cisco Systems, and gracing the occasion so by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. K. Mallikarjuna Babu, and Dean, Faculty of Engineering Technology, Dr. Sunil Kumar S. Manvi. It was followed by national inauguration from Ministries of MHRD, AICTE, MIC in New Delhi. So from 10 a.m. onwards, the virtual hackathon was started, having the first round of mentoring and also evaluation session in the evening. The event that happened during the hackathon at 4:30 p.m. was Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji addressed and interacted with the student teams. In that, one of the student team, that is Mystica, so from Sardaya College of Engineering and Technology, Ernakulam, Kerala, allotted to our nodal center, REVA University, got an opportunity to interact with Honorable Prime Minister, so being selected by uploading 2 minutes of their project video on Twitter. So in the day 1, cultural activity was organized, so from students and faculty members from School of C&IT and as well as Performing Arts from REVA University for participating student teams. So the day 1 concluded with the hackathon. On the second day, second round of mentoring and evaluation sessions were conducted, and also cultural activity was organized for student teams. The important session that happened on second day was the leadership talk conducted for again the student participating teams. The speakers for the leadership talk were, so there were a lot of delegates and important personalities. That is Dr. K. Mallikarjuna Babu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, REVA University, Mr. Dilip Mansoli, CTO, GE Healthcare, Mr. Deepak Rao, Director, ACS Global Expertise Center, Database and Engineer Systems, Oracle, Dr. S.R. Shankapal, Pro Vice Chancellor, REVA University, Mr. Akash James, Artificial Intelligence Architect, Integration Wizards, and is the REVA alumnus. Coming to the last day, that is on day 3 of 3rd of August 2020. So final round of mentoring and evaluation sessions were conducted for the student teams. Evaluators and mentors were from respective problem statement owners from different countries. Some are from India, some are from Singapore and US. And then academicians from REVA University and other well-known institutions like NIT Surathkal. Finally, I conclude with, I wish you all the best for entire student teams participated in our nodal center, that is REVA University, and across other 39 nodal centers across India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kiran. That was very informative. Now, let's walk through the REVA University. A glimpse of REVA University, please.
a new phase of life. You feel lost. The future seems like a blank space until you discover the passion within. The canvas of the future is yours to paint. Welcome to a world of opportunities. REVA University, one association for many great careers.
Thank you, sir. Now, it's time to introduce our director, Dr. Sunil Kumar S. Manvi. Dr. Sunil Kumar S. Manvi has pursued his Bachelor of Engineering from the Karnataka University. Later, he got his Master of Engineering from UBC Bangalore University and he acquired his PhD from Indian Institute of Science. He has a rich experience of 32 years in teaching and 26 years in research. He has published more than 138 journals and 196 conference papers to his credit. He has published more than 5 books and 18 book chapters. With 3,000 plus citations to his credit, he has been leading the school towards a path of success. Now, I request Dr. Sunil Kumar S. Manvi, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Director, School of Computing and Information Technology, to address the virtual gathering. Sir, please.
Sir, please unmute your mic, sir.
Good afternoon to one and all.
Sir, and also open your videos.
Video is opened. So, thanks to the MHRD for giving us the opportunity to be the nodal center for this Smart India Hackathon 2020, the software edition 1. And congratulations to all the 36 teams who participated in the hackathon and supported by esteemed companies like Amazon, Cisco, and GE. These kind of platforms will really help the students to identify the problems, apply the knowledge that is gained, and also come out with the novel and innovative solutions, which will improve the lives of humanity. This is also a platform for project-based learning to the students. We at REVA University regularly conduct such hackathons to all students every 2 months in order to improve the building project development, programming, and coding skills. Also, we conduct 2 national level hackathons every year. The students who participate in such hackathons will get better exposure on team building skills, leadership, time management, project planning, lifelong learning, and problem solving. They become smart and hard workers. Acquiring jobs will not at all be a problem to such kind of students. However, such persons should get motivation to become the job givers rather than job seekers. As I observe the teams participated in the hackathon, they need to improve upon the presentation skills, because without proper presentation, work will not be understood and appreciated, even though the work could have been very fantastic. So, do not directly focus on presentation of the solutions. Instead, first provide motivation for the problem, what you arrived at, give the problem statement, and what are the objectives of the project, how the project is different from existing works, that is based on the literature survey,
and why this project is needed and how it is going to benefit the society, because these things are very important before you directly move on to the solutions. Then one can focus on requirement specifications for the project, methodology to be explained with the block diagram of hardware or software and algorithms. Then you can put on your implementation details, working of the project. Then we can use the performance analysis of the project and also mention what are the future works to be done to improvise this project. So this is the way actually a presentation has to be made so that people will appreciate your work. So with this small briefing, I'll conclude my address. Thanks to one and all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your insights. Now, it's time for the presentation. I request Dr. Venkatesh Prasad, sir, to take over the show. So, over to you. Thank you.
Venkatesh Prasad sir, there is one more announcement. That is only we have Debojyoti in the presentation of the honors. So Chirag Oswal will take 314. So Debojyoti is taking 316. We request Debojyoti sir also to take 317 and 319 because Nilesh is unable to log in. So Nilesh is unable to log in. So 317 and 319 can be taken by Debojyoti.
Okay, sir.
Right.
But the details will be displaying, right?
Yeah, then the details is available with Chirag sir. Then Chirag.
I can take 317, 319. I have the details.
Yeah. You take all the 314, 317, 319. Thank you.
Yes, please. Yep.
VP sir, we'll go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Bindushree. May I now request Mr. Chirag Oswal, Solutions Architect, Amazon Web Services, to present the evaluation views and results of AN314.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chirag Oswal, Solutions Architect at Amazon Internet Services Private Limited. First of all, I would like to thank the SIH2020 team for giving me this opportunity to evaluate and mentor various teams during these 3 days. It was very well structured, organized, and coordinated by the REVA Nodal Center, and a big congratulations to the team. One of the fact about AWS is that AWS is all about innovation. We work as a startup and we have a culture of innovation. And looking at that culture of innovation, it perfectly aligns with the SIH theme, right? About propagating the culture of innovation in India and nurturing these kids to think big. And we have programs like GovStart, EdStart, and Activate to nurture these startups and the kids. And SIH becomes a great platform for the students. So looking at the evaluators view, it was a great experience for me and for the evaluators as well, because it was a great learning experience as well, mentoring these students and evaluating them, where they have shown a great reception to the feedback and their openness to learning. Before wasting any time, I would like to present the AN314's winner announcement, which is AMR Track. The winning team is AMR Track, and the leader name is Harsh Bande. That is AN314. The winning team for AN317 is Team Yoshi, and the leader name is Rishabh Jain. And for the problem statement AN319, the winning team is Hackers, and the leader name is Jaiswal. Yes, Jaiswal. And that's it from me. Debajyoti.
Thank you, Mr. Chirag. May I now request Mr. Debajyoti, Solutions Architect at Amazon Web Services, for presenting the results and honor for the PSID AN316.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the privilege and the honor to announce the winner for AN316. So, it was a fantastic experience and very engraving experience working with the team for the last 3 days, and everybody has put up excellent work. Uh, Out of them, is going to, the winning team is just let me the Brainstormers team is the winner, and I don't have the leader's name for that. Chirag, you have the details for that one?
Devashish Bote is the leader name.
Devashish Bote is the leader name for Brainstormers. These guys have put up a very excellent presentation, and it covered every single part of the ask that we have been mentoring them over the last 3 days. So the other team were also very close, but this team had really stand out. Thank you and congratulations to the team.
Thank you,
That's
Divya
what
Jyoti. Yeah. Thank you, Divya Jyoti. Coming up next is Mr. Nilesh V, founder, Electromech, to present the result and honor for the PSID AN317, followed by PSID AN319.
No, we have Nilesh because already Chirag has announced. Do we have Nilesh?
No, we do not have Nilesh on the call.
Already it is
AN317.
announced. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the three you announced, no, Chirag?
Yes, I have announced all the three.
Yeah, good to go. Thank you.
Thank you. May I now request Professor Satish to display the winning team banners. I also request the winning teams to send a 2 minutes video from your team on WhatsApp group. Thank you, Satish, and congratulations to all the winners. I now request Sri Anil Nair, Vice President of Engineering at Cisco, for presentation of results and honor for PSID AM289, followed by 291.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity. It's been an honor and privilege to be part of the SIH, and a great job done by the REVA University in being the nodal center for this section of the SIH. Personally, I've been very impressed by the level and the quality of work that was done by the various teams in running through this hackathon. I must tell you that as a citizen, I'm very proud and happy that the country is in very safe hands, looking at the new generation of engineers coming out of our schools. Their ability to understand the problems at hand, being able to understand the problems from a social standpoint, from a technology standpoint, from a humanities standpoint is absolutely amazing. From Cisco perspective, we had thrown out two problems. The first one was related to India tourism, where tourism is expected to be almost at 10% of our GDP in the next few years. and we are absolutely going through a major challenge with the current situation of the pandemic. But the problem was framed such a way that how can we use the mind meld chatbots to help out the tourism industry in helping the tourists to leverage the capabilities that each of those tourism sectors are offering. MindMeld is an open source AI platform that Cisco open sourced about a year back that can be used for building conversational interfaces. The winner for this AM289 is Surge 1 from Father Rodriguez College of Engineering, Mumbai. Congratulations, team. The second problem statement was related to the midday meal scheme, which is the biggest such program anywhere in the world. The midday meal scheme covers about 120 million children all around the country, with about 1.2 million schools participating in the program. The problem statement was about building up a monitoring and auditing scheme, leveraging the Cisco Meraki MV-Sense camera, and leveraging the very rich APIs and AI/ML capabilities that are offered by the camera for detection and others to provide very unique and effective monitoring and auditing capabilities. The winner for AM291 is Team Fubars. Congratulations, team. You actually won that based on your ability to detection and recognition. And it's kind of interesting that you named yourself Fubars. This is from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in Bangalore. So congratulations to the winners again. I must tell you that it was a hard job for us to kind of pick the winners from each of those categories. There were some really good work done in each of those problem statements. And congratulations to all the participants, because the learning that you got out of this is going to be second to none. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anil. I now request Professor Satish to display the winning team banners. And I request the winning teams also to please send 2 minutes video to the WhatsApp group. Thank you, Mr. Satish. Next, we have Mr. Zubair Ahmed, lead engineer from GE Healthcare, to present the evaluator's views for the team ID UP49, that is 49.
Yes. Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. My name is Zubair Ahmed. I'm a lead engineer at GE Healthcare Patient Monitoring Segment in India. It's an immense pleasure to be part of SIH2020. Well, before I start with the problem statement, I want to make a statement that this is one of the toughest challenges across the globe, and Indian students have cracked it. Yes. The problem statement is early prediction of sepsis from clinical data. This is a massive problem. Over 800 people a week are dying because of sepsis across US, and 1 million people across India every year. So people know about different types of cancers, diabetes and other diseases, but they really don't know about what sepsis is. Well, just for all of our understanding, the sepsis is basically body's immune system goes into overdrive in trying to fight an infection. That infection could be like anything, scratch or sore throat, chest infection, a water infection, and the immune system just produces widespread of inflammation across the body, which kills the body's own tissues and organs, and eventually multiple organ failures, kidney, heart, lungs, livers failing, and finally the death can happen. So hence the sepsis is a major focus area across globe, and many studies have emerged over the past years, which different models and novel machine learning technologies in early detection of sepsis or potential mortality of sepsis. So there are still limitations in transferability and generalizability of algorithms and methods that are being used. However, it's also evident that implications of predictive analysis tools can actually be beneficial in early detection of sepsis and help in treating the patients. So G healthcare goal is also uh, improving lives in moment that matter, and so is the problem statement is yes. um, and my experience as an evaluator is this is my second SIH event, and I'm really privileged. Um, well, the students have really demonstrated a great courage choosing this problem statement, and they have proposed an innovative concept and feasible solutions. Well, every mentoring session at the morning, students were very keen to learn and ask questions that help in developing a better solution. I'm really happy and inspired to see the students are truly focused towards achieving a solution that can save thousands and lakhs of lives every day. I'm really glad and thankful to MHRD, Government of India, and G Healthcare leadership that has provided the opportunity to collaborate with such talented students. Um, if I have to conclude whole SIH concept in three words, that would be like win, win, win for students, for industries, and government. Last but not the least, I would really thank REVA University faculty and facilities team for immense support, which made this whole software virtual hackathon a great, great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now call upon Mr. Ayan Chowdhury, General Manager, MCIT India, to present the evaluators' views for UP 176.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. It's an honor to be part of this. As a part of Government of India's Make in India initiative, GE Healthcare India designs and manufactures CT systems specifically for the Indian market. This involves several unique needs that come up as design challenges for us. In our endeavor to provide affordable healthcare and CTs in all of cities, for example, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5 cities and towns, many of our customers are actually small diagnostic clinic owners, of course, along with large hospitals which are there in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. Interestingly, one of the key challenges is to hire experienced technologists who can operate these complex systems. As many of these technologies are young and not much experienced, they need to support navigating the CT scanner and protocols in order to generate high quality images that the system is capable of. So the problem statement that we had as part of this hackathon is to create a UI based chatbot that can help technologists as and when required, whenever he or she gets stuck, needs the help, and prompts with the right steps to be taken as the next steps. This was identified by our field team some time back, and we thought this would be a great problem to solve, which the students participated in this hackathon. I must say that all the teams surprised us with their agility and innovative approach. Given the short duration and the constraints in the current pandemic situations of most of them working from home, we are very impressed with all the solutions. In fact, we intend to take some of this forward if we can integrate into our systems. And we'll get into touch with the students very soon. I'll request Mahalingam, who is the mentor, to talk about his experience after this. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Mahalingam, please. may I request Mr. Mahalingam?
Sir, have not joined in the meeting, sir.
Okay. Ayan, sir, would you like to give the results for UP 176?
I think I do not have the results.
I will be giving those results.
Yeah, Dilip will provide those.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now call upon Mr. Dilip Mangsoli, Chief Technology Officer, GE Healthcare, to present the results and honor the team with ID UP49.
Okay. First of all, I want to congratulate this entire Smart India Hackathon team, REVA University team, and GE Healthcare teams for having really made this event a great success. One other thing, last year I was physically present in Jaipur during the Smart India Hackathon, and I was absolutely thrilled, and a lot of energy rubbed on me. And this time even more so, because people worked from their homes and still managed to deliver something outstanding results. And I had a chance to sit through the presentations made by these different teams. And the outcome that they presented and the method they adopted and the details they went into was just out of the world. I'm so pleased to see the talent that is available in our engineering colleges, and given a right mentorship, right opportunity, right problems, they will exceed expectations of anyone. So I'm so pleased to announce for the UP49, one of the toughest problems in the world, like Zubair mentioned earlier. The winning team is Deep Thugs, led by Hrithik Auchar. Congratulations, Deep Thugs team. This is a fantastic work. In fact, all the teams that they worked on this problem, everyone came with solution which was outstanding. We want to, for the record, we want to say the Mercis Lutifer team led by Prakash Sanjay Jhamwar was second place, and IA BCET led by Imampal Singh took the third place. The award goes to the first place, which is Deep Thugs. A fantastic achievement, team. You should be proud of yourself. Now, coming to the second problem, UP 176, virtual assistant for medical device user workflow. This is another big problem for all the developing countries. We have a challenge of skilled people not being there. How do you make sure unskilled or less skilled people can use our equipment? Like Ayan mentioned, this is a big problem. And the team, again, all the teams that work on this, they knocked the ball out of the park. Every team had a unique solution, and we had a difficult challenge to really pick the winner. But again, among them, whoever really did a little better than others won the award. The first place in this goes to Team Bot. Kritika P led this team. Tremendous work, Kritika and team. Congratulations to you. A big congratulations. The second place goes to Mystica, led by Govind T. And the third place goes to Technis, led by Dinesh Kumar. Everyone is a winner here. You have learned something new here. All the best to you. We definitely will be reaching out to you for future work, possibilities with these solutions. Great job, and congratulations. So happy to be part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dilip. I now request Professor Satish to display the winning team banners. I also make a request to the winning teams to please send your 2 minutes video on WhatsApp.
I like to mention one more point in UP 176. So the team Mystica was selected for the PM interaction, and it was a wonderful experience by the team. And credit goes to GE Healthcare, REVA University, and the students. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Dilip sir, you want to say something?
No, fantastic. I said that's a great thing. Again, Dr. Professor Satish, great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish. And I now request you to share the feedback which has been shared by the team leads.
Yeah, when we asked for the feedback in the nodal REVA WhatsApp team, so we had all the 36 team leads. So they gave a fantastic feedback. It's not exaggeration from our side. So it's basically an appreciation to the humans who work with a good intention. It's not just to REVA or School of C and IT. So we had a wonderful flow of feedback to all the team from SIH, REVA, and also to evaluators, and also to all the problem statement owners, Amazon Web Services, then Cisco DevNet, and GE Healthcare. So we couldn't run through all those feedback. Just as a sample, I just show you and read out one or two for you people. So from one of the team, Tech Fossils, they say that it was a great learning experience for us in the past 3 days. We learned a lot from our mentors and evaluators. We also want to thank our nodal center, REVA University, for all the support and guidance. From Team Cyborgs, it says, it's really amazing and wonderful experience. All the mentors and evaluator helped us a lot in developing better solution. They really cooperate with us, and thanks to REVA University and team, we really enjoyed these 3 days of virtual event. Awesome experience of learning. Another team says, thanks to the coordinator, inspectors, and Kiran M for conducting this virtual hackathon so smoothly. And another feedback says, it was a wonderful journey and we learned a lot during this hackathon. The mentors and evaluators were really awesome, and they guided us and provided more insights which helped us a lot. And thanks to the entire team at REVA University who helped in conducting this virtual hackathon so well, and also for their patience. Another team says, it was really amazing experience. We feel proud to be part of Smart India Hackathon 2020. Both our evaluators and organizers were really friendly, and we like to thank all the organizing team from REVA University. So it goes and goes and goes. So I stop here and I continue with the proceedings. I request Professor Venkatesh Prasad to go with the next proceedings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Satish. It is nice to hear the feedback. I just written down a few quotes which I thought I should read this out on this occasion. Here it goes. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but live by them. Change your thoughts and you can change your world. Your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. Now I call upon Professor Satish to propose formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Professor. It's indeed a great pleasure to share my views and also propose vote of thanks at this grand ceremony, Smart India Hackathon 2020, a mega event in the world where 1081 teams are taking part in just 3 days across India. So everything virtually connected, and out of these 1081 teams, we had 36 teams for the last 3 days to interact with many evaluators and a lot of people from SIH central team. To start with, I thank MHRD Innovation Cell to select to identify us as a nodal center and selected for SIH2020 Smart India Hackathon. And also we had an opportunity to host the hardware edition last year. And during this preparation, we got to know that it goes virtual on July 12th. We got the intimation from MHRD stating that you need to conduct it on August 1st, 2nd and 3rd virtually, because they tried postponing from March to July to have it a physical of 36 hours hackathon. It could not happen. We thought it is virtual, it can be handled very easily. Yes, it could be done in a very efficient and an easy way, but it is not that simple as we think that no students, no food, no transport, no other billing, but still there is a lot of technical issues, a lot of communication, so we could able to handle that. And there was an excellent central SIH team, that is they were giving a lot of training on Slack every day in and out. Mr. Sachin and team, Parthvi, all these people, they supported us, thanks to them. And Mr. Abhay Jere, the head of MHRD Innovation Cell, he could also interact with us and he gave instructions how to conduct the SAH. And Professor Anil Sasrabude, the ACT chairman himself, he could able to interact with us and gave tips how to conduct the SAH team. Thanks to all of them. And Mr. Yogesh from Pune is an employee of Cape Gemini. He was appointed as an invigilator and an inspector. We had a wonderful time with Yogesh, and I thank Yogesh for this. So with this, I start thanking my own team, that is to start with our beloved and honorable chairman sir, Dr. P. Shamaraju, who created this wonderful REVA University with an excellent campus spread across 50 acres, and he is a real visionary and educationist. So I like to thank our Shamaraju sir for joining inauguration, supporting us and making this event successful. Along with him, I also like to thank our beloved Registrar Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Mallikarjun Babu Sir, and Pro Vice Chancellor Mr. Shankpal Sir for their support. Thanking the external people, Mr. Deepak Rao from Oracle, who helped us in providing the leadership talk to the students. And also I like to thank all the evaluators, even with their busy schedule, spending time with the students, motivating them and helping them in handling the problems associated with their products. So I thank all the evaluators from Amazon, Cisco, GE Healthcare, and also my own evaluators, my colleagues, Mr. Prabhakar, Dr. Prabhakar, and Kanaya, and many other faculty who helped in assisting. And also we had Professor Satish Babu and Basuraj Talwar and Dheeraj. They are from outside our organization who helped in evaluation. I thank them. Apart from that, we had a wonderful cultural program provided by one of our alumnus, Akash Ravindran and team, along with Professor Shruti Chandrasekhar from Performing Arts. We like to thank the entire cultural team. And lastly, my own alumnus, Mr. Esha and Akash, who helped us in conduction of this SIH. Thanks to one and all. And I thank team, Dr. Manvi sir, Dr. Ashwin, Venkatesh Prasad, and all my team, Professor Kiran, to conduct this SIH in an excellent way. Thank you one and all. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Satish. With this, we come to the end of the program.
And thank you one and all. Have a good day. Here we come to the end of valedictory. We close the virtual meet. Thank you one and all. Thank you Palani, Keshav, a strong support from all of you.
Yeah, thank you to Ashwin as well.